Hello everybody, welcome to Creative Chess channel. And yesterday was Title Tuesday. It means that today I'm going to show you my best game of Title Tuesday. I was playing white against a famous GM from Russia, Olga Gira. For many years she was a part of our national team. She won in 2014 Women's Chess Olympiad, in 2017 Women's World Team Chess Championship. She won the Russian Women's Chess Championship in 2019. And yesterday I managed to outplay her very confidently, and that is our game. Let's have a look. So my favorite move e4, c6. Yeah, a lot of members of our national team prefer Caro-Kann defense, playing c6. Valentina Gunina, for example, who is also very famous Russian GM, also likes playing Caro-Kann defense. So d4, d5. Usually I want to play Panov attack here, but Olga Gira plays knight f6, knight c3, and variation connected with g6. It's a fianchetto defense of Panov attack. And here I used a tricky idea. This idea was shown to me by famous coach. His name is Yaroslav Prizin. Thanks to him, by the way. A long time ago, about 10 years ago, he showed me the idea, which I used playing with Olga. I played queen b3. So the idea that you're going to take a pawn, and then you try to protect the pawn. And to protect this pawn, you need to play knight e2 and then knight f4. From f4, knight are protecting this. Queen is protecting also d5 pawn. So the idea is to make all possible difficulties for black to gain the pawn back. So knight a6, 4. You see Olga is playing, she's trying to attack the pawn, but now you see I have 3 protections, she has 3 attacks, so that's why she can't take my pawn. And now black started to think, so what to do? They don't have a pawn, and what to do, how to get it back. I want to play maybe bishop f3 to protect it even more. And that's why Olga was thinking for some time and played rook b8. The idea, as I thought, is to be b5, a5, and then to play b4, trying to throw away my knight. But for no visible reason, Olga played b5, I played a3, and she played a6. Actually, that is not a good move, because you know, it's strange to play b5 and not to play a5. Of course, a5 before was a principal variation, I think, and of course you should have played this. A6 is quite a strange move, too passive. Okay, I played bishop e3, bishop b7, and everything is protected again. She didn't know what to do probably, and played g5. Okay, knight h5, exchanging. Finally, she took the pawn. Now we have 6 pawns both, but I can capture the pawn on g5. And pawn on g5 was quite a nice pawn, because now the king is open. You see, she has this file. Also, that is advantage for plus for black, but at the same time she is a pawn down. She took my knight here and bishop d5. My queen came back. She tries to attack my pawn. I protect it. And king h8. It becomes clear that maybe Olga wants to occupy the file and start attacking my g2 pawn. I play rook e1 with a tempo, because now I'm attacking the pawn. That's why she has to protect it. She played rook c7. I attack the rook. And I want maybe to eliminate this bishop. I want to just to exchange it because it's a good defender of the king. Rook e3, very good move, because now in case if she goes this way, I may just cement the position playing rook g3, and actually she has no threats at all. Already in this position, white is much better. Computer shows it's plus 1.5, something like this in my favor. Olga played rook g8, rook g3. You see, everything is under control. I control the situation. Rook e1, another rook comes into the game. She exchanges and plays queen to c8. She's making more pressure on my pawn. I had a chance to protect it, but I saw this idea with bishop e5. For example, if she had taken the bishop, let's have a look, and here, of course, here the guy is hanging. That's why it was actually impossible, very bad to take this, and that's why she played rook to c3. I played, and here you see already very bad pawns. And this is my first mistake of the game, I would say, because here I was winning. Guys, by the way, you may stop the video and try to find the winning continuation for white. You see, have a look at our time. I had 1 minute and she has 14 seconds. And of course, seeing her time, yes, I understood that I need to play a bit faster, not to sleep too much, and try to make nice moves, but a bit fast. And here winning move was for white was to play not this move, but to play bishop to g4. So what is the idea? First of all, if to take the bishop, we'll just take the rook. So we'll just exclude this variation. What if to play queen to c7, for example? Here is checkmate, because after queen goes to h6, we are going to checkmate. And how to protect? For example, if we play this move, trying to protect, then the trouble comes from another side of the board, king g8, and if the king tries to run away, but actually, of course, it's impossible because of checkmate. Okay, but what to do after bishop g4 again? So let's have a look. What are the options? Okay, for example, let's play bishop to e6. In this case, we can just take, and again the same move, queen to h6 is winning. So why? We are taking the pawn. So what to do? How to protect it? Let us say to play this. But in this case, this pawn is hanging. And you see the position just staring into pieces. Computer shows +5, and we trust it. So that's why let's return back. So I didn't notice this move. I didn't notice this bishop g4 idea, though it was quite beautiful. And instead, I just played queen h6. She made a nice move, protected move, protecting f6. Queen f4. Here I found finally this idea with bishop g4. I wanted to put my bishop on f5 and then probably to make some pressure on the h7 pawn. That's why I tried to play like that. Put the bishop here. She's playing h6, putting her pawns on dark squares for my bishop not to capture them. So check here. I attack the pawn. She's protecting. And here again, guys, it was my other blunder that I didn't win. I didn't find the right continuation. This one is an easier one, even it's easier than the previous one. You may also try to stop and find, so it's white to move and win. Okay, now I tell you the right continuation. It was bishop d7. Not a very tricky idea. You just attacking the rook and you want to play rook to e8. So that's why he'll have to give up the rook. The exchanges actually, and have a look at the pawn, so position is completely lost. Again, I didn't find this, I didn't see, because I was too concentrated on this pawns. You see, her time was only 1 second, and already I just, yes, was trying to play faster. I got very nervous, and already this pawn, I was trying to attack this pawn and didn't spot what was there. So I played g4. So the idea was to bring the rook from this into the game. Finally, I brought the rook, and here Olga decided to exchange queens. But I didn't want to. I wanted to make some pressure, and here she made her final blunder. She played king g7, and this time I closed the trap. I found this the winning move, and have a look at this wonderful picture. So the queen has no squares to go. And actually she ran out of time, but actually it's already +9 in white's favor. Actually black is losing their queen and is losing the game. So that's how the game finished. I like the game, so I was playing it very nicely from the beginning to end. Yes, I didn't find two winning variations, unfortunately, but finally I managed to finish the game in such a beautiful way. Okay guys, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you in my next videos. Subscribe to my YouTube chess channel and bye bye.